Was watching this interview. I saw this interview 2 years ago when it first came out, but I was watching this interview again with DJ Academics and NBA YoungBoy. And NBA YoungBoy said something, and I wanted to capture the moment in a reaction video and talk about it. It's only gonna be a couple seconds.
Humble as fuck, but the tables done changed. Look who got more now. And I ain't do nothing but stay the same. I love my scars. When they talk about my scars, I don't say shit. Bitch, go get you 3 tiger stripes. You hear me? I got 3 tiger stripes on my shit. Go get you 3 tiger stripes and we gonna talk.
Damn, yo.
I like that part, because look, for those who know my story, y'all know my story, man. I talk about it. I got spina bifida. I done had over 20 surgeries in my life. I got surgery on my head. I showed y'all the scars in the previous video. I'm gonna link all of that in the description. But I got a scar on my head. I got a scar right here from fighting with my cousin. This ain't got nothing to do with no surgery, but I got a scar right here. People think it's a teardrop tattoo, but it's a scar. I was fighting over a remote control with my cousin back in the 90s. I got this scar when I was like 7 or 6. And yeah, I was like 6, 5 or 6, somewhere around there. I got scars on my legs from surgery. I got scars on the bottom of my feet from surgery. I got scars on my thighs from wounds, from having a disability. I had a toe removed. I had my heel bone removed. I only got 9 toes because one of them got infected because the nail got infected and the infection spread to the, in the toe. So I'm missing the toe. I had to get my heel bone removed because of an infection from a cut. So I got all kind of scars all over my body, man. I got a scar on my spine, on the lower part of my spine, right before my butt crack paused because of surgeries. And I embrace all my scars, man. I love all my scars. I wouldn't get them fixed. I wouldn't change them. If somebody walked up to me and said, get your scars removed, I'll give you $1 million, I still wouldn't do it, man. Can't no amount of money in the world make me change who I am. And I've always loved and embraced my scars, man, since a young child. And it's not a lot of things about myself that I've always embraced. It's things that I used to hate about myself that I had to learn to love as I got older. But one thing I never hated was my scars. I've loved all my scars ever since a child. And the older I get more scars because I go through more stuff. And I feel like scars are like tattoos, man. Scars tell a story that tattoos can't tell, And I got tattoos too, but my scars are a part of my story. If anybody was to ever see me, I got a scar on my stomach too, as a matter of fact, because they had to cut my stomach open because of a surgery. I forgot about that. But if somebody was to ever see me without no shirt or without no pants or without no socks or with shorts on, they would be like, yo, what happened? And then that's just something I could tell. That's a part of my story. That's a part of my legacy. That's a part of everything else that got to do with me, I'm more than just somebody that review music on YouTube. I'm more than just a black man from Flint, Michigan, born and raised. It's more to me than my disability, I come with a whole package, a whole story, a whole legacy. And that's what I took from this. Because if y'all know NBA YoungBoy's story, then y'all know how he got the scars. If y'all don't know, y'all can look it up. I don't want to necessarily bring it up in this video. Y'all can look it up, because he could tell the story better than I can, because I'm going to probably leave out very intricate details that y'all probably might need to know to get a full understanding. But, yeah. I just wanted to come on here and say, embrace your scars. If you got scars, no matter what it is, embrace them scars, man. It's a lot of people with things wrong with them that they don't love. And I used to be one of them people. I used to hate the way I walk. I used to hate wearing braces and orthopedic shoes, and I used to hate all of that shit, man. But one thing I never hated was my scars. And one thing that I'm starting to love and accept and appreciate about myself is the things that I did hate, like the way I walk. My scars. I mean, not my scars, the way I walk, my orthopedic shoes, my braces, and all of that. I used to be embarrassed by those things, man, but now I embrace them. They're a part of me. They're a part of my story, and they help my life out, man. It's important when life gives you lemons, or when God gives you lemons, or the universe, or whoever, the creator, whoever you look up to, when that person gives you lemons, man, you got to make the best tasting lemonade out of that with every chance you get. When you pour in that cup, that lemonade got to taste 5-star chef-made lemonade, man. I'm telling y'all. And that's the best way to look at life. Whether you're happy about what's going on in life or not, that's how you look at it, man. Look at the glass half full, not half empty. And make sure that glass is the best lemonade that you can make out of your lemons, man. But I'm done talking. That's all I wanted to talk about. Shout out NBA Youngboy, a real big inspiration to a lot of young black men who come from places like Baton Rouge and Flint and Detroit and Compton and New Orleans and all Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Pompano, Florida, just all across these areas. NBA Youngboy is a huge inspiration to them and to me. And I'm older than Youngboy, but I'm still inspired by him. I'm inspired by the message that he just spread in his video about loving your scars, because I try to spread that message to y'all too, to love y'all scars and embrace y'all scars. And you know, yeah, that's all I really got to say, man. Shout out NBA Youngboy. Shout out to the whole Never Broke Again, 4K Trey. And shout out to DJ Academics, my man, Act.